Good morning, good evening, good time of day. This is James with the Drip. I'm going to do something a little different today than I normally would do. It's kind of been one of those mentalities of why wait for someone else to do something that you can do yourself. All right, so hey, let me grab a quick drink real quick. Let me play a song for you in the background while I'm getting some stuff, and we'll have some fun. I actually just wrote this one tonight. Only got the one verse. Second verse will be coming soon.
Sail, sail.
James with the drip.
Sail, sail. Sail, sail. Sail, sail with me then. Starting out and do it again. Take you to the Big Ben. Deliver like wise men.
It's safe to say, don't lead astray. Kinda like a Hemingway, no delay. Never with that resume. Want to overplay or underpay? No, right away. I'm not just a throwaway. Check the action replay, breaking away. Think about a day-to-day huge leap. By the way, that's a miracle way. Make inauguration day a holiday, midsummer day. Soak up the rays, don't whittle away. Chill by the bay. Take a super highway or a cableway on holiday. Remember the green way for the horse play.
Sail, sail with me then. Starting out and do it again. Take you to the Big Ben. Deliver like wise men.
All right, so let me turn that volume down a little bit so I'm not peaking as much. Go ahead, go to that live scene.
Sail, sail with me then. Starting out and do it again.
Oh, let me move this back down here. All right.
Sail, sail with me then. Starting out and do it again. Take you to the Big Ben. Deliver like wise men. Sail, sail with me then.
All right, so a couple fun things here, guys. I haven't programmed in years. Sorry, the camera's in front of me. Yeah, I haven't programmed in years. This is going to be a little bit of fun, but I'm going to start with some pseudocode. And then, come on, man. Whatever. All right, so we'll just do README. Hopefully this works. Okay, yeah, look at that. All right, cool. So let's see where you guys can see. Okay. Maybe I'll do like something like that. Yeah, kind of works. Yeah, whatever. You guys can look at that little Miata in the background. Love Miatas. Okay, had a few of them. Anyways, so the real thought behind Mission Mars essentially is when I was in college, right? I was trying to think of. I mean, this was like before 2012 and everything, right? So, kind of thinking to myself, at that time, um, you know, how can we change the world into a better place, right? There's several things that are going on. One of those things that really struck home to me was like payment, right? So I'm going to start my own company eventually. So I'm going to use this for my own company. I'm not suggesting it being utilized in any other way, right? Any other fashion. But if you guys wanted to take it into a different fashion or a different whatever, so be it. But anyways, if I wanted to start my own company, right? I think it would be proper to have like, I don't know, between full-time and part-time employees, right? Like the highest to lowest paid person, we cannot have a gap bigger than 20%, man, or like a 20 to 1 for like part time. So let's write that down, right? So we'll call this Josephine's Kitchen. All right, it's gonna be my little company, Josephine's Kitchen. My mom's name was Josephine, sweetheart. Hopefully she's smiling down for me in heaven. All right, so if more or less we're trying to do a 21 to 1 ratio, I almost think that we can like create a program to do that, right, automatically and dynamically, whether you're adding people, removing people, anything like that, right? Shouldn't be too bad. So ratio of let me see, distribution. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna say full time, and we'll boom. Okay, so we'll say CEO if they're at 1. Okay, or actually we'll say 10, right? Then service tech or whatever, right? It would be 1. Okay. Now it's just hypothetical, okay? Now, part-time. Alright. So, we'll do the same example, CEO 10. And, so we'll do like, part-time, less than 32 hours, I think that's current, right? Alright. Okay, so we'll say then for this ratio we want to do like a 20 to 1. I'll just put a service tech again, right? And that's not knock to service techs by any means. Truthfully, it's just a job that at some companies would be on quote unquote the lower side of the pay scale, versus some of the others. Here we go. So maybe open up a web browser, right? So I'm trying to think back, and like I said, I've been kind of retired for a little while on the programming end, but I kind of want to look up some fun stuff. Yeah, let's put that away, right? You guys get to see all sorts of fun stuff, I guess, on the screen because I'm sharing the entire screen. Maybe try and put that away. Let me see. Whatever. Okay. So what I'm thinking of is in like college, we essentially had, excuse me, 2 sides, right? So, wish I had like a whiteboard here. Is there a whiteboard? Okay. This is why I love Linux for the most part, because you can just get really quick, easy shit. Maybe put the screen on. Whatever. I'll just draw it on this side. So essentially, then think right over 1, right? Okay. So I think I need to throw an X in here somewhere, and then it'll be better. And as always, you're in the comments and you know what's going on. Maybe I'll play some music in the background while we figure this out real quick. Here's another song I wrote recently.
Jimmy James.
Alright. So no secret, I'm not the best at spelling. So here we go. So I'm doing decision making, and what I'm doing by that is that, like, I think, you know, at the top of Josephine's Kitchen here, I went 9 people, right? All right. Now, all right, fresh hot off the press. You might have recognized a different tag on that one. I'm trying to do a little bit more work with one of my homies, Titan Iburu, but we were, you know, little Skunkworks project. It's gonna be like a Jimmy James, maybe. We'll see, right? Nothing officially yet, you know. But that was one of our songs. He actually helped me with that. He helped me with the Christmas song I just released. If you guys haven't heard that one, awesome. The Christmas electronic hip hop, similar to those songs, like the electronic hip hop style. I've been kind of getting that kick lately. So here, check this out. So decision making. As I was saying, you guys might have not heard me because the music was so loud. So I'm gonna have 9 people, okay? In Josephine's Kitchen. So we're gonna have 3 left, 3 moderate, 3 right, okay? Now, I think everyone should be able to vote, you know, on all 9 of those, right? We can maybe do like different years and stuff like that. All right. All right. Let's do like voting by cell phone, our app, right? And, you know, truthfully, I've written this down before multiple times, so this is kind of interesting, as I'm a little sleepy at the moment and haven't done this in several years. I did try doing another program earlier. It kind of worked. I'm probably going to use that for some reference code once we get into that spectrum. All right. Let's play another song while we're just going along. This one.
James with the drill.
Shoot for the moon, yeah. If you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. Shoot for the moon, yeah. If you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. Shoot for the moon. Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. Shoot for the moon. Shoot for the moon. If you miss,
Okay.
you'll be amongst the stars. Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll be amongst shoot for the moon, yeah.
Where's that? All right. My apologies. You know, I got this written down somewhere in one of my notes. Go figure. Just finding out where it is. There it is. All right. Okay. All right, yeah, there's a fun one. There's a fun one. I like this one. So these 9 people, you know, that are in the Josephine's kitchen. So their salary is the last year's kitchen workers. Everyone in the kitchen's mean income. Yep. Okay. So let's write that down. Overall kitchen. What were we saying? Mean income. Okay. Okay. So, you know, something very important about this kitchen staff is that, you know, the manager really cares about their staff. They want everyone to have a cell phone. It doesn't matter, you know, which carrier they have, and why it gets real important, you know, is so you can respond to a question, right? So it'd be like an SMS thing. All you would have to essentially do is send an SMS. Okay. So this would be so there's some fun stuff here, right? That oh yeah. Here's a fun one for everyone. You know, the kitchen, these 9 people that are in charge of the kitchen or whatever, full transparency. Yep. All right. So when the vote is less than 5 for a solution, you know, one of those, and at least 3 options to choose from for a solution, right? We need solutions here. You know, any more worried about problems right now. Not enough for solutions, right? So let's go for those solutions. You know. All right. All right. So, like, a big thing that's real important here, right, is knowledge, right? I think we should be telling the kitchen staff daily about updates from a non-biased opinion. You know. Okay. My apologies. I kind of just sat down in the chair today and just wanted to have some fun. Okay. So, as far as things that we can do right now, We can definitely send out an SMS message, right? Or like try to send out an SMS message. To do that, we're gonna need like a SIP server most likely, or something similar. I know SIP is for VoIP. I'm not sure really what to use for text messages and stuff. You gotta realize at the end of the day, like a lot of this computer science stuff, you just Google search. My apologies that I'm gonna show you guys how to Google search, but at the end of the day, most of the questions that come up to me, Google search away. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright. Sorry, I'm all about this music. But it's not the primary thing, right? So, I think I'm allowed. I don't know. Maybe Mark will kick me off Facebook. Joking.
Eddie James with the Dread Radio.
When Mary had Jesus and the babe was born, this proved a thesis and they had been sworn. They gave the child pieces to defeat the horn. The little kid genius knew he might. Joseph didn't question when Gabriel came. Was told not to mention and that Jesus was the given name. He had no objection, called it fair game. Taught Jesus' profession, then even proclaimed. The child has possession and can inflame. Harmonic progressions like a computer game. Chronological succession from King David's name. Self-expression, non-aggression, Hall of Fame, perfect game. Yo.
All right, so low key, guys. I try to keep my religious thoughts out of music, and it's you know, not that I'm not doing the music for God or whatever, but I'm not trying to be like that. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, that song. If you want to get into like the text and everything on it, it's pretty cool. Not too bad. All sorts of fun stuff. All right. So you see, when during that last little music break, I put another line here: database schema, right? All right. So obviously, we're gonna have a database for all this information. It looks like, right? So I think that's where I should start with this project. And again, it's been a couple years. Tired of waiting around for someone else to do it. So here we go. So right now, what I'm probably should be concerned with first is this voting by cell phone or app, right? So each user is probably going to need like a unique ID, right? So this will be like SSN or just like some random number. Okay. Now, since we are contacting them by like cell phone or app or something like that, for the kitchen, we should go ahead and put that contact number. Okay. Now, I think we should put their legal name. All right. All right. Now this is going to be a table, right? This is actually a table, all this information, right? So this would be like a user table. All right. do a vote table. Yeah. So now this is going to have a loose connection. I think is what it's called. Back to that user table, right? So we're probably going to use that UID, which is the social security or like a unique identifier. You know, so this is going to be your primary, what's also called a primary key. All right. So now for the vote table, we're going to need the UID, okay? Primary key, their social security number. All right. And the vote. All right, so looks like we just have a database schema that, I don't know, as the users, as the votes. So as far as running a kitchen, we can run a kitchen now, if we wanted to, right? And this took me, 28 minutes. And I haven't coded in a while. And I mean, to be fair, I haven't coded anything. But if I'm one person that hasn't coded in 7 years, and I can sit down and check this out. Well, anyways, let's play another song.
James with the drip.
So don't say you're sorry. I might take a pen, it means never again. Don't say you're sorry. I might take a pen, it means never again. I have to admit, it's not too great. When a mistake becomes ornate, don't try too hard to implicate injustices by some magnate. By being kind, I hope we negate all the wrongs that might be weighed. To abbreviate, let's collaborate, eradicate the syndicate. When did you miscalculate, exaggerate like the Watergate? I congratulate and appreciate rather than humiliate. Not one to initiate, interrogate, or investigate. Trying to coordinate, encapsulate, and demonstrate. So don't say you're sorry. I might take a pen, it means never again. Don't say you're sorry. I might take a pen, it means never again. So don't say you're sorry. I might take a pen, it means never again. Don't say you're sorry. I might take a pen, it means never again.
All right, look at that. Look at that. Played the bass on that, produced it, sang it. All these have been originals. Just read them the past week or two. Excuse me. Anyways. All right. So we have a user table, vote table. Now, notice I added a vote question and a vote answer rather than just vote, right? Because and a voter ID as well. Like in the vote ID, like it's not voter ID, it's vote ID. Note there's a difference. Essentially, so that's just going to be a numerical value that just increases every time that another vote comes in. Now, that's probably going to be a huge number, so we might have to like segregate that by state or something. But I mean, there's definitely solutions to that, right? You know, city, state, whatever. Um, I don't know, man. I might be overlooking something, but as just a person that knows how to program or has programmed in the past, this kind of I think we can make Josephine's Kitchen work. Okay. All right. And you know, I apologize. I'm not really doing too much because I'm kind of just thinking about this as I go along. Kind of wanted to do it the whole time, and here we go. So, just for fun, this is kind of like a scratch pad more than a readme, to be fair, right? So I'm gonna move this down here because I probably need to talk to one of my program buddies to remind me about this goofy, you know, what is it, X? You're supposed to have like a third value or something. That's gotta be cool. Maybe it's because computer programming. It's fun. All sorts of fun. Okay. Alright, so looks like we got a few required programs here, so let's start that list up, right? Alright. So, looks like we're going to need a database. A good open source database is MySQL. Yeah. Alright, so we got MySQL. I love programming in Perl. For anyone that actually programs out there, you'll probably get a little chuckle out of that. But I mean, seriously, at the end of the day, I'm not going to spend 2 months learning programming language. I'm just going to try and stream this stuff and see what I can do off the fly. Alright, obviously we have an operating system. Now, luckily enough, I already have Perl installed on this computer. And, well, I'll have all sorts of fun. Wonder if you guys can even read the screen now. I'm looking at it on the, okay. So let's try this. View. Font size. All right. Let's try and move that to there. All right, all right, all right. We got Josephine's Kitchen, MySQL, Perl, my terrible spelling, DEC. Dude, got lucky. I'm not even gonna try. Look, I'm used to having spell check work for me, and this is really big text for me. I hope you guys can see it back home. Anyways, so. So I think I had a few rules already figured out for this. You know, why reinvent the wheel sometimes, right? Um, huh. I mean, nonetheless, right? So I forget if it was 4 or 5. Essentially, 4 or 5 of them don't get it. Big old text is hard to get used to. Almost too much. Okay. Okay. I know I haven't done much here as far as programming goes, but it's been real helpful for me, and you know, just trying to spread my wings a little bit, do other things than just music on my page all the time. But speaking of music, oh, I'm not talking, thinking about stuff. May as well play some, right? Hopefully. Okay. Well,
James with the drip.
all right. All right. Well, that was fun. You know, I know we're gonna eventually have to get like into the GUI of the app or the web server or whatever. So we're definitely gonna have a bunch of tables for that. Um, but you know, we'll see how it works out. All right, just to make everything look the same. Control X this, so this is gonna be a number. Um, int, I think is what it would be. At that point. I forget if it's a secondary key or what that is, but it still needs to be unique, right? Well, secondary unique. Actually, let me take that back. it doesn't have to be unique in this fashion right now. And this is why, okay? So I have a voter ID that, and I'm having multiple vote questions, right? It's almost like we need to have a different logical way to do it, right? It's almost like each vote question. Oh god, this is fun stuff. But hey, at the end of the day, if anyone wants to help out along the way, feel free. All right, one more song. Keep it going, right? Oh, can't play that one. I'll play this one.
The grass is greener where you decide. For those who are weary, come on inside.
Actually, hey. Yeah. So the grass is greener where you decide. All right. All right. So we got 9 managers in the kitchen, right? They got full transparency. So we got 3 left, 3 moderate, 3 right. All kitchen staff members vote for all positions. Each manager would have a 3-year cycle. Cool. Whew. Hey, you can tell I was not in the spelling bee growing up. Look at that transparency. Oof, I don't even want to try, man. Ugh. Blame it on spell check. Okay. So 3-year cycle. Starting off, essentially, I would do like, top 9 people obviously would get it. You know, three managers from left, moderate, and right, and then you know, whoever got the most votes, you know, the first cycle would get 3 years, second person 2 years, next person 1 year. So that way, it's always a continuous cycle. The reason for 9, couple, Tesla loved 9, right? But 3-9, but also music. If you go back way long before music, they had 3-3, 3s and 7s, 3 times 3, 9. All sorts of fun stuff. Okay. All right. Where are we? We got 9 managers, so we still need to do this whole voting thing, right? Now that's going to be a fun one. More because I'm currently programming on a Windows box, and pretty much I'm probably going to have to do most of this on a Linux box, the more I think about it. It is what it is. I'll just be using a different computer next time. But we'll do that for when we actually get into the programming, I suppose. Well, I'll think about it. Let's see what else. Ooh, this one's. Alright. Man, I love math. I love math. You know, math's definitely one of my stronger points, right? And like, I'm just wrapping my head around this because it's almost like there's too many variables that are moving around, right? But I think what at the end of the day is, right? So I'm going to have. Let's start with different variables, right? So total income, right? All right. So now, to be fair here, we gotta take out revenue. You know, I'm not the biggest businessman on that side. I try to stay away from numbers, but hey, I'm stepping up to the plate. Can't back down easy. All right. So total income. All right. You have to take out, you know, money that you would have for if it's a brick and mortar. We're talking about having a restaurant, right? So we got to take out the money for that, right? So rent, a mortgage. Ugh. Oh god, I suck at spelling sometimes. What do you got here? Can you oh, okay. That's it. I know that. It's actually correct some of this stuff. Alright. Alright, Perl MySQL, cool. Alright. Cool. So, alright, we got rent, mortgage. Alright, what else do we have here? Excuse me. Oh, so we'll have utilities. Alright. What else will we have at a restaurant? Obviously, we're gonna have food. You know, just overhead in general, right? So then we have at that point, so it would be what, gross total income? I don't know. I need financials. All right. So after here, you know, after we take care of all that stuff, we'll call this profit. Okay. And to be fair here, even before I get to profit, investment. And heck, I might even use my own life at that point, because that's a decent little, right? So if I have profit, right, we're going to call this variable profit. Alright, never mind on the variable. This is still pseudocode. I'm just writing it out. Okay. So essentially CEO then would equal our would equal, so CEO plus what, 10 text, right? Just in this example. Whatever. Okay. You know? So now the CEO has a weight. We'll call it maybe of 10. Alright, these 10 texts, let's say they have a weight of 1. Alright. So, do an example in here. I work really good with examples. I don't know. So let's say if I have 1,000, let's do $10,000 profit, right? All right. So essentially, right now, I have 10 weight plus 10 weight. Okay. So that would mean that I currently have 20 weight, R20X. So all I have to do is take $10,000 divided by 20 equals X. So for those at home, what is that? 500? Is that 500? right? Five times 2. I believe so. Again, I don't even have the chat box up or anything. So, end of the day, x equals x, right? So, well, it kind of sucks because in this situation, the CEO would still, I don't know, get $5,000 for each tech. Each tech just get the 500 in this situation. Now, I'm not saying it's a perfect situation or the best situation, but a situation at the restaurant. And as unfair as this seems, maybe do some research. Okay, so essentially we would do the same thing here, right? For the part-time, so profit, again, equals, I guess, whatever, which is going to be the CEO, and this time I'll have a weight of 20. And the tech, well, part, PT tech, or P-tech, service part-time tech, right? Oh, that's cool. These IDMs are all sorts of fun. I did not have one of these when I was in college, so if it seems like I'm not used to it as much, that's why. They had us have all sorts of fun with Vim. Yes. So I feel kind of cool doing this, guys. I've really had these thoughts in my brain for like 10, 15 years. So just being able to finally kind of write them out, get them out there, think about everything, about Josephine's Kitchen. Maybe let's have a little bit more fun, do a little bit more. See what else we have going on here. So yeah, use the weighted system for that ratio distribution. That will work out cool. I mean, and if we have to change those weight ratios, So we got voting. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. As far as pseudocode goes, we're good. Alright, so I got about an hour in right now. I'm gonna go outside, get some minty fresh air. It's a terrible habit. I'm working on quitting, but alas. Alright. Alright. Play another song. I'm gonna go take a quick little break and I'll be back.
James with the drip.
Let's try that again without being muted. All right. Cool. All right. So we got a couple things here. All right. Good solid information for Josephine's Kitchen. All right. All right. We get 10 repair techs for like the stove or something, you know. Someone's always got to fix that stove or, you know, burner or sink. No? Okay. Now we're going to have to put some, like, you know, if we have multiple Josephine's Kitchens, we probably should, you know, have some stipulation in there as far as those, you know, ratio distribution goes to make sure that they are Keep you honest. Let's play some music. All right.
I guess it's better late than never. Never. It's better late than never. Never. It's better late than never. Never. It's better late than never.
Waiting for you, for you, for you. Lucky I like unpredictability. You know you've got me hooked forever, forever. It's a long time, whoa. Time moves slowly when you hold back love, hold back love. Time won't move for me until I have your love, have your love.
I guess it's better late than never. Never. It's better late than never. Never. It's better late than never. Never. It's better late than never. Never.
Waiting for you, for you, for you. Lucky I like unpredictability. You know you've got me hooked forever, forever. It's a long time, whoa. Time moves slowly when you hold back love, hold back love. Time won't move for me until I have your love, have your love.
Guess it's better late than never. I guess it's better late than never. Never. It's better late than never. Never. Guess it's better late than never. Never. It's better late than never. Never. I guess it's better late than never.
Okay. So I'm gonna, actually change the screen real quick so you can't see everything on my screen. Go to chatting screen. Let me do a couple little things here and there while I'm browsing through some stuff. Just want to make sure. All right. But hey, let me play another song while I'm. Right. This one's cool. This one's one of my favorites. I promise.
James with the drip.
You give me good, good love, good love. You give me good, good love, good
All right. Oh. All right. So let's do this Control S. Now, let me see. So users, documents, programming. Hit mission Mars. Okay. And all right. So main.pl. Hopefully this does something. Yay! All right. So check that out. All right. So we got a little bit of a start already. You know, it's not gonna be much. But essentially, all I'm going to do with this user input here is that I just want to, you know, bring up something. You know, for Josephine's Kitchen, you know, should we order turnips or carrots? I don't know, just something like that, right? So we'll let's do it. Cool. Hello world. Yay! You can see my prompt. There. Okay. We can do size, on close, application destroy, okay. On paint, sub, self canvas. Alright. That's an array, right? The @ symbol. $ signs are scalars. Man, this is all coming back. This is awesome. Okay. All right. So we have the text, Josephine's Kitchen. Button. Here we go. All right. So it looks like we'll probably need 2 buttons, right? So, or maybe even 3, right? So, where is window insert button? Okay. We're probably just gonna need to do this command here, this window insert, a couple times for the window. While I'm doing that, man, we just got all sorts of music here, don't we? Trying to play the good ones for you guys. Ooh.
When you're coming back around, when you're coming back around, you've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images, yeah. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I
All right, so I'm just looking up on the internet, guys. So essentially I got this centered, right? 1, 2, 3, and it looks like it stacked them all because all I could see was potatoes, right? Maybe it's fun. See, so we have potatoes. Oh. Which is not a problem. I'm Polish, love my potatoes, right? But I want carrots and turnips too, right? Hmm. Whatever, dude. Okay. I think that first example, I probably should just go back to CPAN. Just figure this out. Perfect. There's a link. All right. So those buttons, centered. Ooh. All right, and this is unfortunately just the GUI, man. Front end and back end programming is usually different, So something you gotta, absorb is that I'm trying to do a full stack here, so it gets a little interesting. Where's the position of the image next to this texture? Yeah. Something. Insert. You know what? Whatever. Watch this. Just for fun. What I'm going to do is put a hashtag there and centered. Let's see if that'll work. Not really, right? But maybe. Maybe it's like left and right. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Interesting. You know what? Let's just. I'm sorry, man. I'm just gonna start messing with stuff at this point. Let's save as something. All right, just because I'm just gonna continue. All right, so this is 12, 19, 2020. Couldn't sleep much, so it's 5:19 a.m. Alright. Of course, there's something in there. 5. Hopefully that. Yep, okay. Cool. Alright. Oh. Okay. What I'm thinking, guys, is I'm just literally gonna take this out. Okay. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. All right, so check this, guys, out. And like I said, I'm kind of rediscovering as I'm going along the joy of programming. So the syntax is important sometimes, right? So this helps me understand it a little bit more. Yeah, maybe that helps you guys understand it a little bit more. I still don't know if it's gonna work. So essentially, I keep inserting. Well, maybe not. It's confusing, but it's been a while. Because there's no parenthetical after this, so this entire thing is what's being inserted. I should still keep that up there. And maybe. Alright. Let's see if that does anything. Oh. Try to see if there's a shortcut. They got all sorts of goofy things, but we'll just put this in manual. Oh, what is that? Ah, close that. Alright. Go back here. And run it. 1176. Okay. That means one of these probably didn't work, right? Which is okay. It's okay. Alright. Whew. Starting to get a little toasty. Alright, it's been a little while. Let's play a song. This one's not as family friendly.
Roll up to the party, roll up to the party. Roll up to the party, roll up.
Actually, you know, with that spirit, let's not play it. Let's not play it.
James with the drip.
Love the way you work it, work it. Love the way you work it, work it. Love the way you work it, closer, closer. Everybody knows it, knows it. Come a little closer, closer. Everybody knows it, knows it. Come a little closer, closer. Everybody knows it, knows it. Love the way you work it, work 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 it. Everybody knows it, knows it. Come a little closer, closer. Everybody knows it, knows it. Come a little closer, closer. Everybody knows it, knows it. Come a little closer, closer. Everybody knows it, knows it. Love the way you work it, work 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 it. Love the way you work it.
Just want to tell you guys, love the way you work it. Trying to do something a little different today and program. What I'm doing is just like looking at this, looking at different things, right? So it's kind of a different logic how they did it in this synopsis that I currently have. So I'm just trying to consider the two, see what's different between them. Okay. Did you plan in the grouping? So, I'm a cluster. Oh, yeah. Huh? A group Alright. Let's see what this. Oh, this one's good.
James with the drip.
Effort is everything. How bad do you want it? It's now or never. It's now or never. Effort
You know, and this is like most of the programming for me, especially when I'm like getting started and not doing much yet. Just trying to do this stuff, you know. Still only potatoes, okay. You know, let's do 500 by 200 for the size. Okay, on paint, self canvas, go ahead. Oh, where? Okay, there's canvas, no window. Okay. Okay. Oh, nothing. Potatoes. Okay. That little combination there after you highlight it was Control C for copy, Control F for find, Control V for paste. And I might have to stop here pretty quick for the night. Maybe try and get some more sleep. So that's what gets me, right? How you do it? Okay. Man, call me old school, but I just want a coding example so I can do something off of this, man. I'm just not the best sometimes at some stuff, but try that once. Very visual learner.
James with the drip.
You make me move, you make me dance, you make my heart beat super fast. You lift me up, you make me laugh. Baby, you're the best I ever had. You make me move, you make me dance, you make my heart beat super fast. You lift me up, you make me laugh. Baby, you're the best I ever had.
Ah.
You make me move, you make me dance, you make my heart beat super fast. You lift me up, you make me laugh. Baby, you're the best I ever had. You make me move. sex I ever had.
Well, times do change, as it looks like they're looking for. Yeah, I'm not about to put. Alright. I don't know. There's several different SQLs. There's Green SQL, Postgres. I've just never installed SQL on a Windows server. I mean, Windows computer or whatever. Oh God. Okay. Huh. Maybe I should. Huh. Just for fun, I guess we'll put another song on, you know? Just while we're looking at everything.
James with the drip.
Hopefully this has some more information. I think I've already seen this. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, man. Oh God, just trying to get some. I guess I have a speed button and a button. Stupid, but might work. I don't know what a speed button is. Or just a regular button, but it looks like we're about to find out. Hopefully. Oh, look at that. Finally have two flipping things. So it's there a little bit, right? Okay. Maybe let's make these all speed buttons. I don't know. No. Control S to save it. Oh, yeah. What's that back? That's probably carrots. Finally hit carrots, right? Everything's on top of each other. Jesus Christ. This is embarrassing. I don't know how to flip and move this shit around. It's pissing me off. Okay. Actually, let's see what this is. Hey, God. Alright, fun stuff. I know it's 400 lines, which is relatively short for code, but still. God, it's been a while. Okay. So, looking at this, I'm kind of interested in what this replace text is. So, control copy, control find, control paste. Okay. List insert items. 3 is self find text. Okay. Okay. Okay, so check this out. I think this is what we really need to do. What we really need to do. Let's do a radio button, right? Because we're trying to choose between turnips, carrots, and potatoes. So since we only need one option at the moment, we can actually do that as a radio group because that should be a radio button where only one of the views should be selected, right? So, Jesus. A lot to comment out. Okay. All right. Scratch. That kind of worries me. Okay. Gotta put that code from there and there. Okay. I really don't want that right now. Okay. This going up to there. That should be going there. Perfect. Okay. All right. So I think right here, oh, we can't see that. But anyways, what I'm gonna try and do is Control 0. I think over here. Myself. This checkbox group. Oh. Oh, no. No. God bless it. Okay. Well. Let's just try it out. Now, if I was feeling real lazy, obviously I could just copy paste it, and then so self, I think this instance on my side needs to be window most likely. Let's check out what self is. Self is a shift, so it's whatever it's receiving on the input, which I'm guessing, right? I usually use that. Okay. Cool. Well, not the best programmer, but I'm decent at music, I think. So here, let me play another song.
James with the drip.
Excuse me. Oh. Alright, one more song. More songs, right? Got some fun.
James with the drip.
When you're by my side, feel alive. When you're by my side,
Alright. Alright. Whoops, okay. Okay. Turnips. Yeah, the turnips. That's a reference to Michelle Obama. I think she was, she was vice president. I remember like a little video with her with turnips. Turn up for what, right, or something like that. Anyways, all right. So radio turnips. Let's just do these angles. So that's probably what I needed with that other one, truthfully. Alright, so I don't need quotes. So we'll do like 5, 27. Alright. Size. So essentially origin, I think that's plotting it on the map, if you will. Alright, looks like these are all 90-10 for the size. Okay. Alright. Alright. Size text. No. Alright. There it is. Alright, so text. Oh, why is that names instead of name? Funny. Alright, text. Interesting. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to put that tilde in there, but oh, don't need brackets. Ooh, got a sneeze coming on. Excuse me. All right. The text. Let's just do single quotes. Let's try turnips. All right. Okay. Put a little comma after that because it looks like we got commas after all of these. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Do that. All right. So this probably need to delete that because it's just not doing anything. Yep. Okay. Cool. Now, that was kind of cool, right? This radio. So it looks like these are pretty much just copies of that, but you'll notice that second number is a little different, which that's what we'll need. Yay! Alright, so 90, 10, 5, 16. Yep. Do 16 here. What do we do second one? The carrots? Carrots! I love carrots. I kind of want to put a tilde here. If nothing else, I don't think it's required, but I think it'll show both you and I where this bad boy's at. So we'll have the difference between the name and the text there. All right, and potatoes. All right. Okay. So index profiles. Let's see what this does. If it does anything at all, actually. Who knows? Well, look at that. I got potatoes, carrots. Okay, look at that. Okay, so now we can choose between turnips, carrots, and potatoes. And the cool thing is, like with programming, guys, like you could literally put like a $sign with like another name right here at the name, right? And then that can be changed dynamically. Now you notice that scope from is up there. So I think, right, with the size, let's sort of make this, I could put 100 by 100, right? Oh, look at that. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to close this. Control save this. Alright, look at that. Set out potatoes and carrots. Oh man, who messed this up? Oh gosh. Oh, right? Joking. Alright, so 516, 55, so we'll do 55. Boom. Control S. Alright. Oh. Just, yep, okay. Turnips, carrots, potatoes. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. So now we got a GUI. We got a functional GUI, right? We haven't done much with it by any means. We have something now. We can choose between turnips, carrots, and potatoes very successfully. So the front end is definitely the part that the user sees. We still have some stuff to do there, like we'll probably want to add a submit key, for instance, you know, so we can submit 3. Okay. Alright, let's see if we got more here. If we got more. Okay. Alright. What's a slight joke? Trying to find what? Let me just go to a different folder. Alright. Alright, so I think you guys heard most of the songs that are going on my album, at least planned. I don't know, I just kind of wrote like 4 or 5 rap songs out of nowhere on the verses, so that came out of nowhere. That was fun though. Here's a fun one. Seeking Sunsets. Excuse me. Oh, I don't have a self, but I do have a window. I think that's the same thing? Probably. Alright. Where's my 0? Yeah, because self is different than 0, right? Interesting. Yeah, let's try window. Not promising it'll work. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Alright, default. Looks like it's 1 on this one. Alright, we got text. Oh, not test. Oh, we got text. Alright. Oh, alright. Alright, yep. We're just gonna do that tilde with the OK. Yay. Excuse me, man. Let's see. Control C, Control F, Control V. Where those bad boys at? Okay. So that means QW is probably a reference above as some type of pack. Alright, hey, let's play some music, guys. Got more. Oh, this one's Snake Charmer. Do I need the arrow? No. Oh. Yes, I do. Whoops. Oh, look at that. Got an OK button now. Okay. All right. Quick or something. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to. I gotta like extend this a little bit. I know it's kind of fun. I played some cool dance music for you guys, but you know, let's take a little break from dance music for a little bit. See what other type of music I can show you. So, try to get creative because a lot of the hip hop songs I made was from some dude that, you know, didn't really release much in a couple of years. Had a falling out. Not upset about it. I mean, forgiveness is one thing, but reconciliation. Alright. So, what song I love? It's like 90, 83 maybe? Hey, this one's pretty badass. Actually, hold up. I don't think I played that one for you. That's a different song. It was not what I was thinking. You'll enjoy it.
When a young man, that's when I learned to understand. In life, you sometimes need to make a plan. Set sail on a catamaran. Deliver it just like the mailman. Gotta learn, obtain your own journey, man. Prove yourself, emerge into a fisherman. Save the day, evolve into Superman. Take it out when needed like the trash man. Tarzan.
Alright, made a couple changes. Let's make sure it still works. Boom. Cool. Alright. 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 Alright, look at that turnips. Let's do the turnips. Alright. Woo! Alright. What's it? I'll just play this one. It's a random one. This is 284. I don't know what like any of my numbers are. I haven't at least that far away. That's like 3 years ago. What are we at? 500 by 200. Let's just do 4 by 200. See how that looks. All right. Okay. Well, let's go some more than newer tracks. I don't know. Total random track. 821. Alright. That was the guy wait for me, I guess. Wasn't my favorite actually. That one's okay. New group. All right, so what I'm trying to look at right now, guys, essentially is, and like I mean, it probably could be somewhere, how to gather which radio is selection is radio button. All right, get another song going. Not sure what this is. Nah, that's okay, but not for right now. That sounds kind of funny.
Till the cows come. Till the cows come home. 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 Till the cows come home.
Man, this is gonna take all day. It's gonna take till the cows come home. Okay. It's Southern saying, from my understanding. I don't know. Whatever, dude. Okay. Hey, we got some cool shit. We at least got it popped up. So we have some type of user input. Maybe I'll ask one of my Perl gurus if they still use Perl. Ooh. I don't know. I've always had a thing for Perl because It's the Pearl monks that help you out. Gotta, go for Pearl. Just feels good. Just know you're coding with the monks. Alright. I think that's pretty good, right? So we got the buttons going. Boost. Let's not save that. Okay. We got Josephine's kitchen, selecting stuff. Again, like it functions. You also notice that I put a print statement in here, foo. Now what I was trying to do with that essentially is see if I can somehow get what the selection is and then print that here. Just the variable, but you could always look up radio group, I suppose. Group box, whatever. Another song. All right. All right. All right, low key, guys. You wake up in the middle of the night, and in a couple hours, I think. So I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a break. Probably like a nap break. So we're gonna end the stream. But thanks for watching. I'll play that Christmas tune again for you for the holidays.
Eddie James with the drip.
Caught outside, herself inside. When she replied, love was certified.
When Mary had Jesus and the babe was born, she knew that he'd free us and save us from scorn. The Baptist had a visa and he did forewarn, almost heterogeneous, but yet reborn. 3 kings proved a thesis and they had been sworn. They gave the child pieces to defeat the horn. The little kid genius knew he might wear thorns if the devil gave them reasons to not adorn.
Caught outside, herself inside. When she replied, love was certified.
Joseph didn't question when Gabriel came. Was told not to mention and that Jesus was the given name. He had no objection, called it fair game. Taught Jesus' profession that even proclaimed. The child has possession and can inflame. Harmonic progressions like a computer game. Chronological succession from King David's name. Self-expression, not aggression, Hall of Fame, perfect game, yo.
Caught outside,